Oh, YouTube. So I fired a few of these, measured them after firing in a NATO chamber using the rifle that I stated in my last video, which is a T91 Wolf. So what I have found is that the cases are now longer, a point about 16 thousandths longer, which actually, because of the way that they're sized, currently they are past the trimming max case length. So that might work in the NATO chamber. I'm actually unaware, but I wanted to put this information out that they do stretch. It's very minimal, but they do, and I bet that's just fire forming. But currently, there is no way to resize these. I know they're working. They worked really hard to try and get this neck to work. So it took them a few years based on the videos that I've watched of them talking about it. So, they're making this stuff for really cheap. They're making this stuff really, really good. I'm getting good performance. Overall, better standard deviations, better max and mins than I am with brass. The other part is no blown out primers, even with hot loads. These are doing really well. Making ammunition with this is very easy, a lot easier than all the process with the brass. You don't need to do a whole lot to them. So, I hope that they develop resizing dies, because these are two pieces. Standard resizing die holds on to the base piece here. It will rip it off. So don't try it. So they have to come up with their own spring method, and that's on their timing. But I would believe holding on to this after once fired is definitely a good idea in case they come out with that. But I did want to make that statement. I think these guys are really onto some really cool stuff. I'm experimenting with a bunch of different things with the reloading. So hopefully this is good content for people that are looking into this, not just people firing manufactured ammunition. But if you actually want to have fun with this stuff, it's a lot of fun. You can come up with some really nice custom loads. I'm going to be developing some other things outside of the 77 grain OTM and getting better performance than Black Hills. Actually, my performance is about the same with the 77 grain as that of Badlands. So if you want to make your own loads, I'm getting really good performance with Winchester 748 at about 26 grains, which if you look at your powder charts, it's off the chart. You can put way more than that in there, but I'm just not getting good accuracy in my rifle. That's the thing with this. You get a 20-inch barrel, you get an 18-inch barrel, different manufacturers, different things. I like my T91, so I'm going to keep shooting it. If you have a different manufacturer, you're probably going to have different results because they're cutting things, different tooling, different methods, all those things. So, what works for me is probably not going to work for other people, but it's a good starting point. And feel comfortable putting these things under some high pressure, because I don't get any of these. Of course, that's at your own risk, using your own tooling. I'm just stating what I've done so that someone out here has an idea of what they're doing. But I really like these. I still do brass, but when I want to have fun, this is a lot of fun. So, hope this video helps. Make a comment below and press the thumbs up button.